Hello guys, so in this video we will be looking at constructors, right? We're going to define what a constructor is and what a destructor is. Now I'm very excited in this section that we're talking about object-oriented programming. So what is a constructor? Now um, a constructor is just a special member function that automatically is called whenever we create an object. So each time that we create an instance of a class, for example, like I've created an instance of a class like this. This is an instance of a class of the student class, right? So Ange is an instance of a student class. When we talk about an instance, Ange is a real world object that exists, right? So that we have created now of a student named Ange, a student named S1. So each time that we create this, a constructor is called. But now note that a constructor will, how do we define? A constructor have the same name as a class, right? A constructor does not return any value, not even void, right? So, and a constructor can be by default or it can have parameters. So now how do we define a constructor? So I'm going to just say here that constructors, so we've said that they have the same name as class, right? So they don't have any return value, they don't return anything. So we can have two types. We can have the default or the one that have parameters, right? Now I'll start with the default constructor. So since we've said it has the same name as that, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, now let me do this, and what I'm going to do is in this default constructor is that I'm just going to give, let's assume that our students now supposed to have name, a level, year. So let me just do string name, string specialty, and int the year, right? The year of admission. So here I'm just going to add hash include string. I've just been addicted to adding this, right? Okay, so I'll just give the student a name to be Maxwell John. Then the specialty will be marketing, and the year of admission is 2025, right? So that is the default constructor. Now let's look at the other case where we're doing a constructor that take parameters, right? So I'm just going to define them, and then we're going to see how we can use them down. So this is a constructor that takes parameters. So here I'm going to do a string n for name, string s for specialty, and int y for this. So for the parameters that it has to take, so now I'm going to say here that name is equals to n, specialty is equals to s, and also we have year is y, right? So I have done this, and now I need to be able to call them. So I'll just come down here and I do calling the default constructor. So I'm going to create a student. I'm going to create a new student. Let's say my new student is M1, right? So that's my new student object that I've created, right? So once I create this student M1, right, this would automatically want to refer to the default constructor, right? Right, now if I create another student like this M2, right, and I begin to pass in the name of the student here, like manka pro software engineering, and the year of admission 2025, right? So now this automatically, right, from what we've defined above, this will go to the parameter, will go to the parameterized constructor by default, right? So once I create these two student objects like this, now if I do student dot display, right, did I define display? Yeah. Okay, let me modify this display, right, such that it displays the student's name. So let me just say welcome to yes, okay, displaying student information, right, end line. So I have C out, the name of the student, name, end line, C out, the specialty, end line, then C out, the year of admission, year, end line. Okay, so now my display function is going to display it, which means that here that I'm doing ange.display, I don't need to do ange.display again. Right, so let me remove that because it's going to give me an error, right? So let me see, ange.display student. Okay, let's see. By the way, I want to see what happened. Okay, yes, so it displays student information. It displays the records, right, for this. Now because Ange will call the default constructor. Yes, it will call the default constructor. It's good. Then now if we do m2, right, if I do m1.display also, it will display the same thing as Ange. Then I'll do m2.display. Now this one now will display something else. So let me put some stuffs here. I want to draw a line there. Yes, so I just want to draw a line like this so that after each one is displayed, then there is a line there that indicates that it's end displaying, right? You see, so when I call Ange, this is it displays this. When I call this M1, it displays this, and when I call M2, it displays Manca software and admission year 2025, right? So now with the default constructor, we are not very dynamic, right? But with the parameterized constructor, we become very dynamic because at each point we are even passing new values, right? At each point we're passing new values. We can even make it, let me try something here. Let me ask the user to enter some values. Let's just see. I want to see something. Let's create enter your name, right? So let's say the person will enter the name, and then we will do C in name, right? Now the name is not defined within this scope, so let me put N1 for name 1. Then here let me just define string name 1 and also specialty 1. Then I'm also going to do int year 1, right, such that I can ask the person to enter enter your specialty. C in. And now for this name, let me do get line, because the person can enter some name that have spacing. Right, so I'm going to use get line there. We've seen get line before. So specialty, also I'm going to do the same thing for specialty, get line, and I do C in specialty 1. So we're dealing with specialty 1, specialty 1. Right, then I do C out, enter your year of admission, C in year 1. So I'm trying to say that, okay, we can create now a student object. Let's just put it dynamic for dy, and now I can do dy dot display student, but now I'm passing in the name 1, specialty 1, then I'm passing in the year 1. Why name 1 is highlighted? Let me see. The name 1 is highlighted, or do I have to do d1 dot this? Let me just see. It's supposed to work somehow. Oh, we're already having a problem there. I don't know why the problem is there. Let me see. Function does not take. Oh. So I define it like this. Yes, it's good. It's good. I think I was the one making the error. Right? This is fine. This is fine. This is supposed to be like this. But now some record have to display, and then later on it comes and asks me to wait. All these places where I'm doing. Okay, enter your name. I have John Snow. Enter your specialty, accountancy, and enter your admission year 2025. But now nothing happened because I have to do I have to do dy dot display here. Yes, and I have to do like that. Yes, for it to be fine. I think this is okay now. I don't know why I just left the dy there. So this is John Snow. This is accountancy. And this is 2005.